What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 8 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. In today's action, we have the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers both coming to Paul Brown Stadium to take us on at home. We're in the alternate jerseys today, kind of matching with the Miami Dolphins little orange accent colors they got going on. I think that this is probably a cool matchup to watch. But look at this, Jakeem Grant going to take this kickoff return, the opening kickoff return, for a big gain. They're gonna start on the 36-yard line. So Ryan Tannehill not having too bad of a season. We can see his numbers here: 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 875. Pretty efficient, 66 of 118. Kind of Andy Dalton numbers. And we'll show you guys his stats here in a minute after Miami's first possession here. So 1st and 10, 5-step drop, and Tannehill's gonna fire to the outside. It's a big gain out there to the right for Tannehill and Devontae Parker. Hopefully they can get that duo going in this season and in this series for them. They are actually 1-3 right now, so they're not having a good season, and neither is Parker. But check this out. Ryan Tannehill is going to have a tough day against this defense for the Bengals. So we finally get our first possession here off the interception. Good stuff. Here's Joe Mixon going to get a nice little run there. Nice run there, Joe. 2 rushes for 24 yards right now, averaging 12 per carry. 3rd and 4. Little play action here to Bernard, and Dalton's just going to have to get rid of it as he had 3 Miami Dolphins bearing down on him big time. So we're going to have to settle for the field goal. 10-mile-an-hour wind here, pushing to the right from the left to the right. So Bullock kicks it up and good. That was a pretty tough kick, so we got to give him some props there. I know we've kind of been hard on him a little bit here, but yeah, definitely got to give him some props. But look at this. George Iloka going to get an interception off his own deflection. So he jumped the route, deflected the pass, and then ended up picking it off. So pretty good start here for your Cincinnati Bengals here. And look at John Ross taking this wide receiver handoff to the left. He's going to get 18 yards. Got to get this man the football, man. He's very explosive, and I know in the open field he's going to be a weapon for the Bengals here this season. So still 3-0, 3rd and 10, and we were trying to shoot for that bench route, what we were talking about in the practice video on Thursday, and there was just nothing there. So Croft made a good reception, but nothing doing, so we're going to settle for a field goal. Going to be 6-0 here. Here's Kenyon Drake getting it to 2nd and 2. So he's having a pretty good game thus far. 4 rushes for 40 yards, and then he's going to take this handoff to the left, to the outside for the first touchdown for the Dolphins. 7-6 game here, late part of the first quarter, and look at this. Deflection off of a defender to A.J. Green, or John Ross, and they couldn't pick it up. So gonna have to settle for yet again another field goal. So Randy Bullock comes on. He's got 3 field goals right now in this game thus far. This is he's getting overworked. He's definitely getting overworked. We got to cash it into the end zone at some point. But look at this. Pass in between 2 defenders, both running opposite ways, and still Amendola is able to grab it and get it in the end zone. So 14-9 Miami. Here's Kenyon Drake getting another handoff. Fumbles the ball, but picks up his own fumble. Unbelievable. So the Bengals, what started looking like they were getting all the breaks, they're not getting any breaks right now. Here's Ryan Tannehill on a read option, and he's going to take this for 22 yards. So the quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, he can run a little bit, but 22 yards, that's a big run for Tannehill. Here's Frank Gore getting in on a touchdown, the old man diving into the end zone. So 21-9, mid part of the second quarter here, and we've got a bomb to A.J. Green against triple defenders, and Dalton's able to fit it in there. So 29-yard reception. Dalton only has 6, I think he's 6 of 15 right now, so definitely not a very good stat line thus far. 6 of 17 now, and that's a primary reason for it, guys, is the drops. See Tyler Boyd making a drop there. Now Bullock's going to have to come on again and kick up another field goal. So he's got 4 field goals thus far. It's 21-12. Still in the second quarter here, 1:25 left to go. Changing some defensive alignment up here, and here's Tannehill dropping back, and he's going to get picked off by William Jackson. And Jackson has only Tannehill to beat in a little juke move, and Tannehill's got nothing but air. And look at this, pick six. It's 21-18. The extra point will be kicked in good. It'll be 21-19 late here in the second quarter. 25 seconds to go, and Tannehill firing deep again to the sideline, and Amendola can't grab it. So that is another interception for Darqueze Dennard. The guy's having like an interception a game, guys. This is insane. So just trying to run the clock out, and here's Mixon. A little shake and bake there. Keep going. Keep on your feet. 12 seconds running. The clock is running, so Marvin Lewis calls a timeout. 12 seconds still here. Dalton firing deep. He's got A.J. Green at the 21-yard line. 2 seconds left to go. Call a timeout. Kicking it up, and good. So we take the lead going into halftime. So we get the lead back. That's a very good feeling. Even though we're only up by 1, it's a very, very good feeling, being 22-21. Still got a ways to go, though. Definitely got a ways to go. We got to get the passing going a little bit. 84 yards at the half is not good enough. Miami is killing it offensively on us through the air, on the ground. They got the turnover bug. So they're getting all these yards, but they've got the turnover bug. That's 4 interceptions for Tannehill in the first half. That's insane. But check this out. So the Falcons, who we just beat last week, are taking on the Steelers, who we get next week. And they're killing them. They're absolutely killing them. So we definitely got a chance to shut them down and win this game when they come to Paul Brown Stadium. So the Lions are up on Green Bay, Cleveland, and the Ravens, both 1-3 teams, so something's got to give there. Lamar Jackson, 10 of 15 for 115 yards and a touchdown and a pick. But check this out. We go to the third quarter, the second half, and John Ross, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 48-yard bomb right there. Not even a bomb. It's not a bomb. It's not a bomb. It's just a nice catch and run. Nice little slant pattern, little Z-spot route. Boom. Hit him. He's gone. Love it. Love it. John Ross pitching in, finally. Pitching in on this offense. And look at Joe Mixon. Misses the tackle on Kiko Alonso. And then he's going to take it to the outside. He's got 143 rushing yards right now. So we're continuing to just give him the rock. And look at this. He shakes off 2 Dolphin defenders, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Wow. Guys, Bengals offense right now looks electric. Electric. We have now taken the lead big time on the Dolphins here. 36-31. They will get another touchdown. It was 36-24 at that point. They got another touchdown. Here is Geno Atkins with 2 more sacks on this drive. 2nd and 18. Play action on 2nd and 18, and there's the second sack right there. So Geno pulling his weight big time. 3rd and 25. Got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop. And look at this. Tannehill rolling out to the left, and he's going to find A.J. Derby, who is wide open. Wide open. You can't let that happen. But guys, I want to show you something really funny here. And it's going to be funny when you guys see it. Flag, right? No harm, no foul, right? Well, here's another flag. Here's another false start by the Dolphins. Okay? That's 2. It's 2 false starts. There's 3 false starts. This is still 1st and goal. So now they're backed up to the 20-yard line. And we're going to get another false start. That's 4 false starts in 2 downs. So tell me how Madden isn't broken right now. Okay, 3rd and goal. There's another false start, so that's 5. Now we got a 3rd and goal situation at the 27-yard line. And literally no pressure on Tannehill at all. And he's just going to roll out to the left, fire it deep to Devontae Parker, who catches it one-handed in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Late in the 4th quarter, we're down by 1 now. They're going to elect to go for 2 points, and there's another false start, so make it 6. Now make it 7 false starts for Miami on this drive. This is unreal. Tell me how Madden isn't broke right now. 37-36, and look at this. Russell, he's going to pick Tannehill off for a 2-point conversion if he can go all the way. Kenyon Drake is trying to catch him. He's not going to get him. And now Cincinnati takes the lead. It was 37-36. Now it's 38-37. And now all we got to do, guys, is just run this clock out, get the first down. Miami has now wasted all their timeouts. 200+ yards on the ground for Joe Mixon. Now, I don't know how to explain that. Either Madden's broke or Joe Mixon just had an unbelievable career type of game that's never going to happen again. I don't know. But the 7 false start penalties on Miami on that drive, I don't know. I think that might have cost them the game, guys. I know they got that touchdown when they were up on the 27-yard line. They got pushed all the way back there. But that 2-point conversion cost them the game. So Tannehill's 4 interceptions definitely cost them the game. But it shouldn't have been that close, honestly. With 4 interceptions, we should have easily taken care of business against the Dolphins. So, guys, for those of you wondering what my slider set is, this is what the sliders are. So the player skill, yes, run blocking is 75. I've even seen some people have run blocking up to 90 on all Madden, just because what people are figuring out is that you basically have to guess. You have to guess and hope that the CPU doesn't counter what they think you're going to run on your running plays. So, and to me that kind of sucks. That kind of takes the element out of the game, I guess. I mean, you should be able to line up with a play and then be able to decide if where you're going to run it to, on which side are you going to run it to. Otherwise, audibling every single time because the CPU is so amazing on all Madden, it doesn't make it too much fun when you're constantly getting stuffed. You can't, like, your linemen don't hold blocks, which honestly, if you go to the penalty sliders and you move the holding down a little bit, they can hold on to their blocks a little bit longer, so they don't have to feel like, oh, I gotta get rid of this guy, I gotta release this guy, or else I'm gonna get called for a holding. So holding helps in the slider set. I don't know if run blocking, I don't really know what the magnitude of that is quite yet, so I'm still playing with it. But you guys can see that Dalton was having a really good drive there. We're not going to be able to get a touchdown, so we're going to have to kick a field goal here, as the offensive line yet again is struggling to protect Andy Dalton. And we're going to kick that field goal, so it's going to be 3-0 here. Le'Veon Bell, you saw him last week, 18 carries for 73 yards. So we definitely have to stop him. This is the guy that we have to stop, guys. Like I said in the preview video, there's no stopping Ben Roethlisberger, okay? Like, we have to. He's got so many weapons, like what he just saw here to Smith-Schuster. Like, he's got so many weapons that there's literally nothing you can do to stop him. Like, he can roll out, he can throw on the run, he can bomb it deep, he can throw it short. You just have to stop Le'Veon, take the running game away from them. And then hopefully if you put him back, if you set him back in negative yardage or really difficult downs, then you're going to have a chance. So that's the game plan here against the Steelers. So we got a penalty flag here on A.J. Green. He's wanting a flag. He's going to get one. That's a defensive pass interference call. So we're going to set up shop here at the 8-yard line on a 3rd and 1, and here's Mixon, who's going to pick it up at some pretty tough running there. That's his first rush on the game. So we really wanted to open this game up against the Steelers throwing to set up the run, because their defensive line is very, very good. And we just needed to get into a rhythm a little bit and definitely start slinging it around, because their corners are not that great. Safeties are not amazing either. So that was kind of the game plan. So we see that we get that touchdown to Tyler Eifert here. Here's Joe Mixon on 2nd and 3, going to pick up the first down. So now we're starting to work him in there a little bit more in the run game. And here's Tyler Eifert again on that outside, that little out /curl little play there, that stick play. And here's a draw. Nothing was open up the middle, and Mixon going to take it all the way to the right for a touchdown. That is great vision, guys. Amazing vision by Mixon. Able to pound it in to the end zone. This is 17-0 here at the second quarter. So awesome job by the Bengals right now and the defense. The offense is playing well, forcing Ben Roethlisberger with some pressure to get rid of the football. This is what you want. 17-0. I absolutely love it because I hate the Steelers. I hate them. As a Patriots fan, as, well, just a fan of football. No. I don't know. I've just never liked the Steelers here. We see John Ross on that wide receiver handoff yet again, going to get a first down. And here's Mixon after they sent 2 linebackers on that left side to blitz. We had Mixon coming out there from the backfield. He's going to get that first down and more. And then here's a nice pass to Tyler Eifert, who's going to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. So we're ending the second quarter 24-0. Gotta love it, guys. But here's a bomb deep to Tyler Boyd after we used our timeouts, got the football back, and now with 8 seconds left, we're shooting for the end zone here, and we've got Tyler Boyd yet again. So he comes through twice on that drive. So now it is 30-0. I love it. 31-0 at halftime against the vaunted Pittsburgh Steelers. So what's going on with their offense? Well, they haven't been using Vance McDonald, and they haven't been doing a very good job at protecting Ben Roethlisberger in this game. And we've effectively taken away Le'Veon Bell thus far in this game. So they're forced to throw it. And with our good secondary that we have back there and a good defensive line, we're kind of forcing them to throw. And that's kind of out of their element a little bit. I know that they have really good receivers, but they want to utilize Le'Veon Bell a little bit more. 3rd and 10 here. And here's a nice completion to John Ross, who turned on the burners up there. I think he probably could have made it had he caught that pass a little bit earlier here. But look at this. Nice catch, off balance catch by A.J. Green. Going to set up a first down. 1st and goal here. And here's Gio Bernard, who's going to try his hardest to get in, but he's got 5 rushes for 30-plus yards right now. Little spin move. Not going to get there. Actually, 5 rushes for 22 yards after that loss. And we're actually going to go for it. It's 31-7. I hate the Steelers. We're trying to put this thing away. But Joe Mixon on that toss is unable to get in. At this point, I'm not really concerned about losing the game. Honestly, 31-7, third quarter. A lot of weird stuff would have to happen in order for us to lose this game. So here's 10 rushes now for Le'Veon for 48 yards. That was about a 15-yard gain. So he hadn't done anything up until that rush right there. And here's Roethlisberger firing off his back foot on the run. 3rd and 17 to James Washington, who's not going to pick up the first down. So it's 4th and inches, and they don't like to go for it. They like to punt it back to us. And so now all we got to do is just kill some clock. Look at this move by Mixon. Get a first down on 3rd and 14. Unable to get it. Had I just pressed Y, we would have been there. But look at this punt. Hits at the 9-yard line and falls and rests at the 1-yard line. So great punt by Huber. Nice job. 1st and 10 now at the 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and not gonna get a single positive yard. Vigil comes through, gets the safety. We get the football back. We start running some clock. Pittsburgh now with the ball. Nice catch there by James Washington to get out of bounds. 3rd and 17 though. Firing deep. Not going to get it. That's Darqueze Dennard on the coverage. And they're going to elect to kick a field goal. So 33-10. They're not even going to attempt to shoot for the end zone. And we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers handedly at home at Paul Brown Stadium. So we shut them down, guys. We have won now 5 games. We're with 1 loss. We're 5-1 on the season. We've effectively gone in first place in the AFC North, and we're in control with it right now. obviously Pittsburgh, you know, we got to keep this momentum going a little bit. Pittsburgh is right behind us at 4-2, but they've lost 2 games in a row, one to the Falcons and now one against us. So if we can keep this momentum going, our young guys can keep producing. Tyler Boyd, we just upped him, and then we just upped Carl Lawson. So if we can keep these guys progressing and moving in the right direction with our young group, our young core, this Bengals team could surprise some people this season or in this series. So I'm actually going to show you guys the standings in just a second, but what I wanted to do is just advance the week, see where we're at. I think we get the Kansas City Chiefs next week, and here's some bad news though. Cordy Glenn had an abdominal tear, so he's going to be out a month, so we're not going to get him back until week 11, probably week 11 or week 12, just depending on if he's ready to go. So we do get the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next Sunday. I'll have that preview video for you guys on Thursday. Hope you guys leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button or my logo in the bottom right hand corner to never miss a single Cincinnati Bengals upload. So guys, I will catch you then. As always, peace.